Welcome back to a brand new video of these. Look at the purse. Look at the purse. Look at the purse. Got the white guy, and they got the Sambo. The white guy and the Sambo working together. Anyhow, what was I saying? What was I saying? Okay, hold on a second. Anyway, I was reading the story of that white guy that killed the young black guy on the train, put him in the chokehold and killed him. And they said that the DA, Alvin Bragg, this is a black man, a Sambo. This is a coon who have thrown black people under the bus to appease his white constituent because he is the DA in Manhattan. And I want you to understand how these people, these Sambos in these positions, the same one that went after Jonathan Major, when we saw that it was the white woman that assaulted him and arrested Jonathan Major for assault on a white woman who assaulted him first. And she chased after him, ran after him, went to a bar, hit herself in the head, all on video, and yet they arrested Jonathan Major. Like I said, not all skin folks are king folks. Some of these people get into positions and they turn their back on black people. They turn their back on black people, right? I've heard black politicians say, I don't need the black vote. That's what they said, this black politician, I don't need the black vote. Why? Because they understand how black people, what little political power black people have, in the next decade will be stripped away. Black people will have no political power by the year 2035, when Asians are going to be the third most populous people in this country. Like I said, and they always talking about, these Sambos always talking about God this and God that, right? Which is, again, ridiculous, right? I know my God will tell me to help my people. I know my God will tell me to go after the people that's targeting my people, right? But that's not what they're doing. Oh, here the noise campaign, the ambulance. That is not what they're doing. Okay? The Sambos and Sambinas. Eric Adams is another Sambo. Right? Throwing young black people under the bus to appease his white voters. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Look at him, look at him. Right? Eric Adams is another one, another Sambo. You got black people in New York City who needs jobs, but yet he's going to give a hotel $250-something million because they house migrants. Right? That money can be used to expand the summer job program for our children. That money can go into the educational system for our kids. But he would rather spend $5.6 billion on housing migrants, okay? Again, so yeah. There's a reason why they send these migrants to cities where you have black people, Chicago and New York especially, we have black mayors, right? It is to do things in which these mayors will be unelected in the next coming election. White supremacy and white people know how to play both parts of the political spectrum, right? But black people, we get in positions of power, we think God put us there. God didn't put you there. Okay? It's the people that put you there, not God. So when they want to lay hands on you and lay hands on your head like if you're you're special. You're not special, you're not anointed by God. Okay? You're not anointed by God. Okay? Understand that. Your Bible tell you that. Your very own Bible tell you that who God Messiahs were. And there were only two. Cyrus the Great and the so-called Jesus Christ. That's the only two. God didn't anoint you to put you in a position of power. You went on the campaign trail and people elected you. Black people elected you. And you turned your back on black people. You brought back stop and frisk, which the Supreme Court ruled unconstitutional. Okay? That's what you did, Mayor Adams. tell you, black people, we're the worst group of people on the planet, but we're also the best group of people on the planet. If we unite under the banner of our blackness, we will be the best people on the planet. But because we are so divided, we are the worst. And the reason why we are the worst, because white supremacy and white supremacists can use us in whatever way they see fit against our own interests, against our own selves. But I keep telling y'all, the next 20 years will be the greatest transfer of wealth going to white people. And a decade following that, black people will have zero wealth in this country. Zero. We're not worrying about our kids. We're not doing that, right? We're up in the churches, kikiing and laughing it up and singing praises. Meanwhile, we ignore the reality that's going to come for our kids. We ignore the reality. Why? Because we have become a self-centered, selfish people. We have become a dead people, a dead in the mind, no form of consciousness. We do not have a conscious mind. We have a believing mind. We don't have a thinking mind, we have a believing mind. We don't have a scientific mind, we have a believing mind. We don't have an engineering mind, we have a believing mind. Right? We don't have an architectural mind, we have a believing mind. We believe. While other groups, not only do they believe, but they also have a technological mind, an engineering mind, a scientific mind. But we just believers. Ridiculous. Anyhow. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about, who is that? Oh, it's a tow truck? Anyhow, talk to you guys in the next video.